All right, we're live now, but
Hey,
I'm just.
wait.
Are we?
I
Oh,
know we're live now, but
we're live now.
okay, I'm gonna hop on your thing because there might be like Japanese comments.
Well, anyways, we were just starting, guys, but we were talking about Maximum Hormone, and I was about to show him all the shirts, and I was like, oh, it's time to go live. Let's just show him on stream.
Show me. Did I tweet this already?
I
I'm
just,
so bad at promoting myself.
I just tweeted right now, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, me too.
This will give everybody a chance to get in. So these are the shirts that I went on eBay. I went on an eBay shopping spree, and a lot of these came from Japan. So I got the purple one.
Dope.
Right? I'm trying to get all four. I got the green. I got the green one. So if you find the other two, let me know.
Yeah, red. It's red and yellow?
Red and yellow, yeah.
Right,
And then this one, I have to stop wearing. I need to get a frame for it, but because it's like so old.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, dude, I like got so lucky, and this is another one. I can't wear any of my Maximum Hormone shirts because like I don't want to ruin them, you know. So like I'm gonna have to get like frames or something, and then this one, dude, their shirts are amazing. This one.
Oh, sick.
And then like the front.
They would do that. Only Maximum.
I fucking love it, man. I fucking love it. Like I have so many Maximum Hormone shirts that I like barely wear them. Like I'll wear them on stream, you know, but I can't wash them, so like I can't wear them like all day. So before I put one on, I make sure I put on tons of deodorant, cologne, just so like it doesn't smell it up too bad, and then just throw it on there.
Plus you're gonna ruin the print.
Yeah, exactly. Hey guys, welcome. We were like in the middle of talking, and then we just started doing this. Let me put up your banner here. I just realized I didn't put it on here. We're so busy just chatting that I didn't set up everything properly. Probably. How's everyone doing, chat? Welcome.
Everyone. What's up? We can swear here, right?
Yeah, you can fucking swear and say whatever the fuck you want. I just wasn't sure because you said about being a little.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're like I think.
I think.
It's in English. Maybe you're good. Maybe you're nobody. Everyone keep quiet. Don't say anything. Okay. We're making it sound like way worse than it actually is.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it for you. Fuck it. Dude, so man, when did you discover Maximum the Hormone?
The start of this channel, man. That's what launched this channel. You know, that's the crazy thing about it. That's what launched this channel. And then after that, quickly people told me about Bandmade, and then it just went crazy, man. It went crazy from there. How'd you hear about them?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I grew up listening to Japanese rock, so I found, of course, What's Up People.
Yeah.
First.
That's what we did first also. Yep.
Right. But I didn't really get into them from that song, but when I found Zetsubou-Billy,
Yeah. Yep.
that fucking riff goes hard.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I can't.
Is my mic like...
Oh, they're saying it's too low. You know what? That's my fault. I messed up on that one. Let me get that set up.
Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you clearly, but that's because I messed up. Go ahead and talk now. They should be able to hear you now.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
There he is.
Check. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. Let me get on my headphones. It should be. All right. Yeah,
We're still sound checking, guys.
His audio wasn't. We were just excited to talk, guys. We were like just talking about Japanese music cool and everything. We got into it, and then I was like, "Oh shit, we're supposed to go live now." And then we just turned it on. We're like, all right, let's just go on.
So this is raw right
Yeah,
here.
this is raw. just like
Dude.
Maximum Hormone gives you it raw. We're giving it to you.
No, dude, like when I first got into like Japanese rock music, yeah, Maximum the Hormone was there in the beginning with me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I guess the same for me. I mean, after that was baby metal. Baby metal. I mean, Bandmade was there too, but I definitely got into baby metal first, and then it was Bandmade.
Right.
Yeah, it's just been a crazy journey since then. And then
Right, dude.
let's introduce you real quick in case people don't know who you are. Go ahead and tell everybody who you are.
Hey guys, I'm Ray. I'm originally from California, but I followed my weeb dreams and I followed and my friends came first and I followed them. But basically, I wanted to do Japanese rock music and here I am with a band called One Eye Closed, and we're signed with JPU Records, and our label senpais are Bandmade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, love them. I haven't met them yet. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope you do too, man. And then you're gonna have to come back on and tell us all about it. So,
Oh man.
for those of you who don't know, but Ray was like one of the first interviews I ever did for the channel, and we did it on Twitch. So that's how I don't even know how we linked up or met. I think I have to give a shout out to Shiro and Teresa for making that happen, which are Patreon supporters, for linking us up. Shiro was a huge fan of you guys, and then ever since then we just kind of just kept in touch, and every time he releases something he comes on.
Damn, thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Yeah, because we started this on Twitch, so all
Right.
my cringe interviews were on Twitch before YouTube. No, I was kidding. I made all my mistakes on Twitch before I started doing it all on YouTube.
Dude, I mean, no worries, man. I'm cringe in real life, so.
Same. Well, unless we're talking about stuff we like to talk about, right?
Yeah. Let's talk about that, man. I know this. I kind of market it to my fans that this is an interview with me, but I kind of want to interview you too.
You don't want to do that.
I mean, like let's keep it like civil, like about J-Rock and stuff.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
No, dude, I got a question for you.
You got
just to start this, and maybe we can like throw it around. Okay. But what got you into music?
Oh God. Oh, we're going that route.
That's a deep question. Yeah, let's do it.
That route. It's okay. Long story short. We'll just go with that. It's weird. My love for music is just something that's been rooted. I think this is for everyone. It's just like it helped me get over a lot of things when I was younger, and it helped me get through a lot of stuff. And there's a point in time, like when you're, I don't know. I feel like the music we listen to as an angry teenager is kind of like, we still like them, but they're still there,
Right.
And there was some point in time where I was just like, I'm sick of listening to music. I just want to play it, and then. That's how it all started, and I just became obsessed. I have a very obsessive personality, which can be good and bad. I'm highly addicted to things and stuff like that, so that creates other problems. So I've just been obsessed and addicted with music in general, and talking to people about music, like doing this kind of stuff. Yeah. And it's just that's how it all started, man. So I've always been determined to do something with music, to get involved. Now, I never thought I would turn into this. Where I'm at now. This was never anything I thought it was going to be. So, let alone listening to other music in different languages. I never saw this happening. Hell, I probably didn't even fucking know it existed.
Right.
So,
and for you? How did you come across to, well, hold on, sorry. All
right, go ahead. You first.
How did you come across to, like, Maximum the Hormone then?
That... Yeah, you probably don't know about that, huh?
Yeah.
I just thought about that. So we had another channel, Eric and I. It's called Weeblit on Tree. And it was when we were trying to do anime reactions, because I didn't know what anime was. And this is how ignorant I was. I didn't know like Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I didn't know those were animes. I thought those were just
Right.
cartoons on Fox, you know, that I woke
Right.
up and watched every Sunday morning.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
my buddy Eric was like, "Yeah, that's anime." I was like, "What?" so we're like, we decided to do that whole thing where we would react to anime and stuff like that, and it just I wasn't like the whole concept was me to hate on it. I guess we were trying too hard, right? We were just trying too hard, and he was supposed to defend it. That was like the thing with the channel. We were trying too hard, but the thing that I kept taking away from everything we watched, and that was Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, and
Right.
Demon Slayer. Every time I would watch them, like every time we would do like the reaction, I kept talking about the music. Man, the music's so good. Like I really loved it. Like we were listening to Attack on Titan. That's why we did that cover because I loved it so much. And then he showed me, and then I was like, we should react to music. And we're like, okay, let's put it
Right.
on. Let's put it on the main channel. I'm like, or let's put it on. At first, we're like, we're gonna put our anime reaction, music reactions on Weeblit on Tree. And then I thought
Right.
about it. I'm like, why don't we just put it on our band channel? Like, since it's
Right.
music related and this is just anime related. I know it's kind of anime related, but we're just doing the song. And he's like, yeah, true. And he's like, all right, cool. Let's do a few anime reactions, music reactions. So we found a cover. I can't remember what we found. The Attack on Titan cover, reacted to that by Jonathan Young, and then we did another cover. I can't remember which one it is. Maybe, and people in the chat know. And then we did Maximum Hormone. So we did those three.
Right.
We posted all three. The Maximum Hormone blew up. The video for us at the time was like, it blew up. We're like, whoa. I'm like, there's something here, I guess. I know people must really enjoy what we have to say about music. And I was like, and I knew more about music than anime. So I was like,
Right. This is
and
only
that's
natural.
that's how it all started. And I showed Eric a couple of songs, and he kept showing me songs. He was really surprised. He did not think I would like Maximum Hormone. He did not. He did not see it coming at all. He's like, dude, I did not expect you to be so obsessed with that band, or like them as much as you did. And like now they're my favorite band.
I think like every musician respects any kind of other musician that just blends a lot of genres.
Yeah.
And very original about it. And yeah, because you're a guitarist and you're a musician, you probably saw that as like like a new fresh take and perspective on music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
your first song was "What's Up, People"?
What's Up, People? Yep. That was the first one. Who knows what the second one is? I don't know. I want to say it was Sume Sume Sume, but I don't think it was. That was the biggest video on the channel for a while. But
Right.
but yeah, and just crazy. Hey to see us says Baby Beard. Lady Beard already interviewed me. He did. I think.
Oh,
You know what I think it is? I think a lot of people like that come on the channel like from that. They're like, who is this guy? like, where the hell did he come from? I think that's what happens with people that come on from like Japan and stuff like that.
well,
I
I
get
mean,
that a lot.
we want to get to know you. You're a very
Yeah.
interesting guy, and you are obviously passionate about music, and we're all musicians too. So
Yeah.
know.
I get that. I don't know. It's still weird to me. Still weird. All this stuff. And of course, like all the changes and stuff like that. Like before when we just came on, I told you like Eric left and stuff like that. So it's a grind, man. Like all this stuff is a grind, for sure.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure, dude. But you're doing well, man, and I respect that.
Yeah, you are too. Tell us about same questions back at you now.
What was the question again?
Hey, you asked it, man.
I know. What
How'd
was
you
it?
get into music?
Right. Yeah, it's kind of same as you, right? I grew up with music too. My dad was a guitarist, and he wasn't into rock or metal, but
What did
he
you
was
play?
a folk guitarist, folk music, right? Country music, like that. and I grew up with listening to his records. And one band that really turned me into rock was the Eagles, and he was a huge fan of the Eagles.
Hmm.
And ever since I heard Hotel California's guitar solo, I was like, oh man, I want to play guitar too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
So
that's how it
that
started.
guitar was the first instrument you wanted to play then.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to be a guitarist. Actually, when I closed, the band I'm in right now, I sing,
Yeah.
but this is the first band that I had, that I'm just doing the vocals only.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was always more into, guitar.
Oh, okay. Um,
Yeah.
Before we keep going, can you turn original sound on your Zoom?
Oh, it's on.
It is on? Try
Yeah.
clicking it off.
All right. Off.
Okay, that's actually on, by the way. It's confusing on there. There you go. Now we don't have
Oh.
any more wind. Yeah, so if it says original sound and it has the word on near it, that means that it's on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's backwards. Sorry. I heard the wind. I'm like, I think he has the original sound thing. You're good now. It sounds
Okay.
good. Because all
All
you were
right.
like,
Sweet, sweet.
I'm like, I think he has the original sound. Like, so if you want to play guitar right now, then you could turn it the other way. Then we'll be able to hear the guitar and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm sorry.
I
We
see.
we didn't do any sound check. Sorry, guys. We forgot
Screw it,
everything.
man.
Um,
That's how we do it.
but that's very fascinating that you went from guitar to vocals. Did you like singing? Like, why did you decide to do that?
That's a good question. When I was playing guitar, like around junior high school, I never liked sing. I hated to sing. I
Yeah.
hated to sing. Yeah, I grew up in church, and I was at that age where my parents made me join the choir.
Okay.
So, and I just hated singing. And but when I became a university student, basically I fell out of my past band, and out of spite, I just kind of wanted to learn to sing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of these bands that they're like, oh man, you'll never be anything. That kind of talk.
Oh, yeah. I've gotten
Tears in
that
my
a
eyes.
lot.
Fuck you guys, man. You'll see.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I started singing, and well, when I first wanted to form a band in Japan, the whole original plan was for me to be guitar also and singing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
And yeah, go ahead.
no, go for it, go for it. I just Stream Elements is being funny. It's literally auto saying the letter C, and I'm like, why is it doing that? I'm like, there's no reason for it to be auto saying C. Not,
Stream Elements is so confusing for
it
me.
really
Like,
is.
I
It's
I
like,
tried doing Twitch too, but I just hated doing all, like, the templates for the screens and stuff.
it's dude, it's such a pain, man. Like, but once you get it down, you just have it down. Like I said, I think I worked out all the messed up kinks over on Twitch, and then
Right.
it just worked moving over, you know. So,
Nice.
but anyways, back to what you were saying. I guess we're just gonna get the letter C from Stream Elements during this, but
Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah. So yeah, I was planning to just be a guitarist and sing clean, and I wanted to have another main vocalist to do like unclean vocals,
Mhm.
because I'm really into metalcore music.
Same.
Yeah, so I wanted to do that kind of music.
Yeah.
Only the choruses would be clean
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. But members, Non, which is our guitarist, um, he was just like, nah, can you just be a vocalist?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So I think he wanted me to move around the stage.
Oh, okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
because of the guitar playing, right? He wasn't like, oh, you know what? That's
I hope not.
I hope not.
Never thought about it that way.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. He didn't pull the bass. Like when you have that guitar, so you're like, hey man, you should, let's get you on bass.
Yeah. Oh shit, it might be.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey,
You
get
just
back
might
to
have
me at
started
that.
band drama, man.
I just started band drama. There we go. There we go. That's what we do here on Dicodec. We start band drama.
Is this why
This
you brought me on?
this is why we need Nom on right now. We need to clarify this. Let's go get him. Let's get him on here. Hey, Ray has to ask you a very important question.
Yeah, why the fuck did you want me to just be vocalist?
You're like, I could have moved around and play guitar and sing.
Yeah. Well, but anyways,
I'm just kidding.
whatever
I'm
the
kidding.
reason was. Yeah, but whatever the reason was, I'm just I'm singing right now, but it took me a lot of trial and error to find my voice.
How long did it take you to do that?
So damn, dude, when we first started the band, which was 2019, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you listen to our original EP, my voice doesn't go that high.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't figure out like, mixed voice and head voice.
Yeah.
I just sang from my throat,
Mm-hmm.
all chest voice,
The
and
classic throat
yeah,
singing.
yeah, basically. And after every show, I would start talking like this, that kind of
Mm.
thing. Yeah, and it's like there's got to be a better way to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and naturally, I listen to a lot of metalcore bands, so there's a lot of high pitched vocalists.
Yeah. And believe it or not, a lot of them still throat sing. I mean, I remember like All That Remains, Phil Labonte, he would still sing incorrectly. I remember going to a concert, watching his voice just like deteriorate in front of me. You could tell he wasn't doing it right because he didn't always do clean vocal. I don't know if you were a fan of All That Remains, but he didn't always do clean vocals.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, recently, so many bands are moving that route.
Yeah.
Right. Bring Me the Horizon,
It's
especially.
like you said, like as a musician, it just gets boring to do like just screams all the time. I mean, but you just reminded me though. I was listening to Hanabi. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Damn, that girl can scream. I don't know if you listen to them. Oh, she can scream so well.
Hanabi.
Hanabi,
No,
yeah.
no. Japanese band?
Oh, Japanese band. Oh my god, that woman can scream so well. I was watching a live, like it was raw, just raw. I was watching the whole like little live thing or whatever. I was like, god damn, she could scream. Like, I mean, it's impressive. Like, there's those screamers that can scream with a mic, right? And they
Right.
sound good. They utilize the mic. No, this girl could go and just scream. and it sounds like she has like an internal mic like implanted in her throat or something. Like
She doesn't need
pretty-
to cup the mic,
Yeah. And there's legit vocal. I've recorded vocalists like that. There's this band called actually I probably shouldn't say a name. They'll get pissed at me. But they're like, why you talking shit about our vocalist? Anyways, but they would go like, he would go like this. He would like, and like it sounded good. Don't get me wrong. It did, because after the mix, I like put distortion on it and reverb and stuff. But I'm telling you, when I heard Hanabi, or how do you say it? How do you pronounce it?
Hanabi?
E, yeah.
Hanabe.
No, BIE.
A BIE. Hanabi.
Yeah.
Is it a Japanese name?
I don't know. Is it chat? Chat will know.
I don't know. Hanabi.
Yeah.
If it's meant to be pronounced like Japanese, then I guess it's Hanabi.
That's true. But yeah, it's really impressive. I was pretty impressed. But
this band called Story of Hope? I mean, they're not active anymore, but that's another female vocalist that does cleans and shouts.
Yeah. Nice.
She's badass,
yeah,
dude.
they separate it in this band. Like, she's like the lead vocalist, but she does the screams, and then the guitarist sings and plays. And yeah, you should check it out. Check out I Love Sweets. Actually, I could probably play it. I can play their music on the channel. Maybe I'll show it to you right now, because I gotta be careful on YouTube, because certain bands get blocked and stuff, like everything from JPU. Just saying, they block my stream.
Dude, DMCA's, man, I've been having trouble with that too.
No, I'm gonna react to When I Close new song. Actually, today. So it just came out, right?
Yeah, like
or is it about to come out?
2 days ago.
2 days ago, right? Yeah, because we're talking about it
Yeah.
today on the podcast. So the Guys and Guys podcast, we are talking about that today, and I was gonna react to it later today. But tell us about that song, man. What am I in for? I wish I could have watched it before this interview. I'm sorry, I should have watched it before then, but I'm gonna watch it though. It will be out.
Right. Oh, no worries, man. We're not that special, but yeah, the song's called Squall, and it's featuring AJ Rebollo from Issues.
Oh shit! I saw that. But I wasn't sure who it was. I didn't know it was from Issues.
Yeah, you know Issues, right?
It sounds really familiar. Like I've heard of them, but I haven't listened to them.
Nice.
So what does it sound like? How does it go?
Issues or the song?
Issues. Like how does that mix with what you guys are doing? I'll pull up a piece of it.
Issues is well, they're like genty, genty background instrumentals mixed with like R&B vocals.
Yeah.
And hip hop and also screams. And they used to have a
Where are they from?
Like originally from everybody's from everywhere in America, but I think the two vocalists were from Georgia.
Oh, okay, because I know I've heard them. Like, I feel like I might have. No, I don't know. I can't find them on YouTube right now. I just looked it up, but
they're with Rise Records.
Rise Records,
or they were with Rise Records.
Let me see if that
basically like
up.
post-hardcore.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Post-hardcore label.
Do they have a song called Rain? Does it sound familiar? I'll
yeah,
play
that's one of their newer stuff.
I'll play a snippet for people. Just
You're the kind of person whose cup is half empty, and
that sounds like someone. I don't know who. Who does that sound like?
That's Tyler Carter from Woe Is Me.
Okay, it sounds like one of those old school like emo style bands. I can't remember the name of them though. Fuck.
Old school emo bands from the early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s. Oh, what? It reminds me of somebody's voice more specifically, and the
dance, Gavin dance is not that. No, I don't know.
Something like that. The melody is like that. I can't remember.
That last part sounds familiar.
Oh, I don't know the lyrics. I just know the melody, but his voice reminds me of it. Salm's in the chat. She might know. Salm, do you know?
But
you might know. But anyways, moving on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, that guy.
I haven't heard them. I thought I had heard of them, but I haven't.
The vocalist that you just played on the snippet, that's not AJ. That's was their vocalist. But he left the band, or they parted ways.
Oh, okay.
But I believe Issues is still gonna continue without him.
What's the song by Issues with AJ?
Tapping Out.
Tapping Out. Okay.
But like his part comes in like at the breakdown.
At the breakdown.
Not in the beginning. It's got a breakdown.
Nice. Oh, Fall Out Boy. That's what it was.
Oh.
Fall Out Boy. That's what that guy's voice reminded me of. It really did. Right? I thought it did.
Yeah. Patrick Stump does a lot of like R&B stuff on his songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that him?
The guitarist is AJ.
Oh, okay. It sounds good though. I don't know about the vocals I'd have to get used to a little bit.
Right. You might have to keep moving. After this, yeah, coming up. Yeah, it's coming up.
It's coming up. Okay. I just can't play too much. All right, we'll go right. So him.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's doing screams.
Yeah. He does screams in the song.
Oh, okay.
And
nice.
Originally, so the Squall, we wanted to go for a straight up J-rock sound.
Okay.
Right. And we were trying to write Japanese lyrics for it, but the band wanted to keep English lyrics to it.
Uh-huh.
So we're still singing in English, but it's got a J-rock background sound. And
Okay.
I wanted to add like a shout unclean vocals part.
Okay.
And I was gonna do it originally, but I just thought, wouldn't it be cool if somebody that we like could hop on this track? And we all said, oh, Issues from Asia, because we all started the band because of Issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I had heard of them, but no, I'm listening now. I'm like, no, I haven't. I never heard of Issues. It sounds really
Right.
familiar. The name sounds really familiar. Like if I've heard of it, but maybe just never got in contact.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to
yeah,
think.
so we just DM'd him and we explained ourselves, and it would be nice if he could hop on the track, and we weren't expecting anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I already recorded the shout parts in Squall,
Uh-huh.
and then he messaged us saying, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I
So-
can't wait to hear it later, man.
Yeah, but yeah, it's very J-rocky, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm not good at promoting my music.
It's all good. Don't worry, guys. It'll be out. The reaction will be out on Monday, so we'll have it out Monday or Tuesday or something like that.
I'm stuttering in English now,
You're
man.
stuttering. You're not stuttering out. You're doing great, Ray.
I'm not used to English anymore.
Yeah, we were just talking about before we came on. Like, so we're gonna practice speaking Japanese after this. Is that what we're gonna do? He's like you're gonna. There's a lot of people that just will like speak Japanese with you. I'm like, Ray, I'm just gonna call you and speak Japanese with you.
Dude, let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll just work on Japanese and speak that way.
What Japanese words do you know?
Absolutely nothing. I probably do know something and don't realize it, but one of those moments.
Right. You know what tsume means?
No.
Nails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or claws.
Or
whichever
claws.
way. Yeah, I think it's nails though.
I think it's nails.
I might be wrong. I might have ruined my Japanese repertoire if I was wrong. Yeah, but
Do you
Anyway.
find it like? Do you struggle? You just speak Japanese now, right? Like you barely. Do you even use English as much, or?
I use English still, but without getting too deep into my day job, I do use English.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I have to talk like this, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And I'm not used to talking fast in English anymore.
Oh yeah, especially coming from California, like, which is a
Is
lot
that your
faster.
image of Californians?
Yeah. No, like speaking like it's a lot faster in California speaking. It's more clear and concise, like more like how we're talking now, right? Where you're just kind of like talking pretty fast. And in New York, it's really fast.
Oh, I've
But,
never been in New York.
When I moved to Texas, like that was like the biggest change was I had to slow down my speak. So when you were doing that slow speaking, I was like, that's exactly what I had to do. I had to be like I'm talking now. Now it's just a habit, but before I would like mumble and slur my words. It still comes out a little bit. Like the accent will start coming in here and there, but not as much. I don't even know how to explain it. Like it would just be super, super fast talking. Nobody else would understand what the hell I'm saying, kind of thing, kind of English.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk like that when you come to Japan.
Yeah.
Contrary to belief, there's still not a lot of English speakers here, but the newer generation is learning fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm meeting a lot more kids that can speak English very well, and they don't even go to like international schools. They're just living in
They're just learning
normal Japanese environments, and they're already speaking English pretty well. So I think within maybe 20 or 30 years, people can get by with just speaking English. I mean, people can already get by with just speaking English in Tokyo.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it's not isolated, but it's isolated, right? Because Japan's just like out there, and it's not easily
right.
accessed, right? You know,
Right.
it's not like here, like in Mexico, everybody learns English in Mexico because the U.S. is right above them and they travel over here, right? And
Right.
for some reason, it's a thing to learn Spanish and English, you know, pretty much in the U.S., the two most dominant languages, hands down, of course, English being on top, but Spanish is normally, it's pretty secondary, especially in
Right.
certain parts. And even in California, I'm sure you heard a lot of Spanish in California when you were there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I learned Spanish and I completely forgot everything.
oh man, that sucks. Yeah. If you don't practice, it's easy to get back into, I think, though.
But the grammar is pretty much similar.
Yeah. Cause like even in New York, like even though it's far away, you still have Spanish, but it's Cuban, more on the Cuban side, and here in El Paso, of course, is more Mexican.
Right.
So yeah, it depends.
Man, hold on. I just have to say, I think my topics might be boring the chat, so I'm sorry.
What, did someone say it was boring?
No. I'm so interested in you. I'm just like, and I want to just learn about what you want, about you, what you like and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry to the chat.
You are not boring at all. Good chat. Let him know he's not boring at all. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
I have low self-esteem.
I don't remember you being like this on the last. You know why? The guitarist was here with you. Nam was here with you. That's what it is,
dude. It's not because I'm alone now.
You're alone now. Ah, that makes sense. I was like, man, you are nervous than usual. Like normally, I don't remember him being this nervous. I just poured coffee everywhere.
Oh.
Oh well. That's gonna have to
wipe
wait.
That out?
That's fine. It's a hard floor. I can clean it afterwards.
Oh, okay.
It's not a carpet. It won't soak.
I mean, like if you want to clean it up, I can talk to the chat.
It's like I just poured it everywhere. I'm too lazy right now. Go ahead.
Are you like a black coffee type of guy, or do you add cream and sugar?
Black coffee.
Black coffee.
It depends on my mood. Like right now, I'm like have like no sleep, so I'm like black coffee all the way. Black coffee, and then I munch on a little bit of chocolate here and there. Here and there. Dark chocolate.
Are you a Starbucks guy?
Oh, I fucking hate Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks at all. I don't know why. Even when I brew it myself, I'm like, you know what? Maybe they fuck it up at the store, right? I'm like, I'll just brew it myself and see. No, it still sucks, in my opinion.
Right.
Sorry, Starbucks fans. Just no. I'm going for Dunkin' Donuts, if anything. Especially if I'm in New York, I'm getting Dunkin' Donuts or any coffee. Honestly, any coffee in a. So you've never been up north, right? Like, even in California, did you ever go further up north? So up north, dude, they have this beautiful thing that I love. I miss a lot. I don't know, just something I really miss about it. But they had diners where, like, they close at, like, 12 o'clock. Like, they're open at, like, 5 a.m. They're originally put for, like, truckers and stuff because they'd be on the road all the time. But it's, like, you just go in, but it's, like, being at home, right? Everyone's just making like their eggs and your normal breakfast stuff. In New York could be Italian bread, so you go get your Italian bread, your eggs, and all that stuff. But they were always so good. It was like home cooking. The diners up north, it's not. You don't see those down south. I mean, except that's why I prefer to go to Mexican restaurants because that's where you're gonna get your more homey feel. But it was always so cool because like I think they still have like jukeboxes and stuff inside the diners up north. It's crazy. They still have like all the old stuff. I think it was over a year ago. I only went one time because of everything that's going on. Yeah, they still keep it so old school, like pay cash only, like, or they just got credit cards.
Wow.
Like the pandemic kind of like forced them to like change it up a little bit. I was like weirded out because I went to one of the diners and they had a QR code thing and I'm like, wow, that's unusual. You got a QR code
instead of a paper menu?
Yeah, I was like, but it's just funny. It's a QR code,
too.
and then you got like this '60s jukebox machine right next to you. Like, this is really weird feeling. It's like old but modern, all at the same time. I don't know,
dude. Japan is doing that a lot too, right? Like, they don't give you, well, some restaurants do, but like the more hip restaurants won't even have menus anymore. Everything's just gonna be a QR code.
Oh man,
yeah.
How do you feel about that? I don't know. Even this is selfish, okay? This is a very selfish way of thinking. But I go to a restaurant, I always get the same thing, but you always want to look at that fucking menu. Like, I don't know. I want the menu, because what if I decide one day I don't want the same thing, which will never happen.
Right.
But
right.
I don't know, just something about like the menu. This is so stupid.
I think it's
this
like
is the dumbest thing.
Aesthetic about it.
Yeah.
You know?
I have a feeling everyone will switch to QR codes, right? And then you're gonna have that one restaurant that still has the menus, and people are gonna be like, I go to that restaurant just because they have the menu.
Dude, when you go to live shows, I don't know about in America, but every merch table usually will have QR codes instead.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like here's our music, get it digitally. And which is interesting. You know, Japan used to be all about physical copies. But recently newer bands are just focusing on digital stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Steel said menu is part of the ritual. That's what it is, right? We were growing up like that, so it's like weird.
Right.
I don't know. I always find this fascinating that we're born in a year where like we were like kids when the internet like developed. Like, that's kind of wild.
Remember that sound?
Yeah, it's wild to think about it.
That kind of thing.
What's even weirder is like now that people that never heard that sound have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. I'm sure other
you got young people here.
I'm sure my dad's probably saying the same thing to me. Like, yeah, well, I don't remember any of that shit.
Dude, I used to remember, like, because I grew up, with dial-up internet too. And you know that game RuneScape?
Oh, yes. Yep. Yeah, I remember RuneScape. Yep.
I used to be that kid where you're like, my mom would be like, I need to use the phone. I was like, wait, I'm in the middle of like PvP.
Yep.
Yeah. But I grew up with that too, so no worries.
You got mail. There you go, Chow Piak. You got mail.
Remember that? What's that paper clip thing that helps you at Microsoft Word?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Say it again.
Remember that paper clip animated character that comes out of Microsoft Word?
Yes. And it would like with the eyeballs like in the corner of the screen, just sitting there. Yeah. That's like in school. You remember being in school?
A lot of people are not going to know that.
That's true. You guys are missing out. You're missing out on the animated paperclip when you had to learn how to type.
Somebody says,
Clippy.
Does Ray know anyone in Bandmade? No, I wish.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. You're hoping to meet him, right? You're hoping to meet someone soon.
Yeah, someone in our label is friends with Kanami.
Yeah,
and I think they're all open about drinking, right? Bandmade's very open about drinking. Yeah. And Kanami and sorry if I got the name wrong. Bass player Misa.
Yep.
Misa, right? They're all buddies,
mm-hmm.
And I just told my senpai like, can you invite me, please?
Yeah. Well, I sent you my link. Make sure you give that link to him. the Bandmade cover.
Yeah, I will.
See if they heard. That'd be awesome,
dude. But yeah, Bandmade is switching topics. My bad, but
no, you're good. Don't worry, Ray. You're
amazing.
Doing great, man. We're just here to talk about whatever the hell we want. Well, you go for it.
Man, I'm so glad because
we're just hanging out.
To all the people watching that are not in Japan, it's very strict in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not used to it. which is a great thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like we like these interviews to be just relaxed, like we're hanging out. I wish we were here in person. Maybe one day I'll be able to go there. And I do. As soon as I have a chance, I will be in Japan, I promise. And then we can do this whole interview again and just be chilling. You know what I mean? So
I'll let you know how a Japanese interview is conducted. We all sit like this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we're like hi, and we all bow, and you can't talk over anybody, so we're all just like, mouth shut. Yeah, but this is refreshing. I love it. That's why I think there's a lot of upcoming artists in Japan that would definitely love to be in your show. If there wasn't the language barrier, but some people can get by. That might be fun.
Yeah, we were talking about it. We're going to try to get in contact with some of them and bring them on. So that'd be awesome. Like to hear some of these bands. There's a couple that are up and coming that sound really great. And like I said, one of my favorites right now is the Hanabi. Like I really like them a lot. They did a video for us, Ray. Actually, I forgot to tell you about that. Like they saw our reaction. They actually filmed them saying hi to us or whatnot and send it to us. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hanabi, I gotta find them.
Oh yeah, we were talking. Let me show you. Let me show you a piece of their music because they don't get blocked. So
Hanabi, 5,000 followers. They're from Tokyo.
They are from Tokyo.
And
was it Love
Tokyo
Sweets?
Girls loud rock band.
They are loud.
Oh yeah. That's what it says. Tokyo Girls Loud Rock Band.
I just like I said, I just was watching their live studio stuff yesterday, and man, her screams. Here's part of it.
Hell yeah.
Hear them screams though? Like she's a fucking beast, dude. Like it's impressive.
That bass drum work reminds me of Meshuggah a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it goes
yeah,
right? Like their song Bleed.
Yeah, I can't wait
sick.
until they get they're gonna blow up, man. Like for the people that like that heavier stuff too, like I love it. It's like a female Max from the Hormone almost, man. Like some of their songs.
Right.
But here, I'll go to the chorus where it really changes
Oh wow,
up.
dude,
That metalcore vibe.
you gotta hit them with the downbeat.
Yeah.
Tempo change everywhere.
I just get
mosh pit,
I
dude.
fucking yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. I get pumped up. Like
That's sick.
Yeah, check them out, dude.
Oh.
They're fucking so
Dude, thanks
good.
for the introduction.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't heard of them yet, dude. I'm actually surprised. But yeah, they are newer, so like oh man, yeah.
Wow.
Like they were just saying in the chat, they just streamed 9 hours ago. I really like them. I really like them a lot.
Dude, they're produced by this guy named Gaku Taura. Do you know?
I don't know.
He's the session drum. He's the drummer for Crystal Lake.
Oh shit! Crystal Lake is another band that I really like.
Yeah.
Crystal Lake is hit and miss, man. Some of the songs I'm like, yes, and other songs I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm hit and miss with them.
I met Ryo, the vocalist, before. We actually played a show. It's not a Crystal Lake show, but they were like a surprise guest,
Uh-huh.
and he is the nicest guy I've ever.
Yeah.
And he's super soft spoken.
Really?
He kind of talks like this. Hey man, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. But he can release such like a beast like voices, which is
I have to hear more. I've only heard
insane.
like 3 songs by them. I have
which like Prometheus.
probably. I can't remember. Chat. Which ones did I hear by them? I can't remember. But I
That's
really,
sick.
you know what band I really enjoy, but I can't listen to the CD? Crossfaith. God damn,
Oh,
those concert recordings are so good. I don't know why I
yeah.
like them so much. Like when I say that, it's because it's that style of music that I probably want to entirely get into, but they remind me of like the Japanese hate breed. Like that's what I consider
that's a
them.
good comparison.
Right? Because Hatebreed, their albums were they're good, but man, live you're like, you're like, yes, let's go, you know. And
Dude,
every time I listen to Crossface concerts, I can't stop but smile and like just watch them. I cannot wait to see them in October. Like,
I got a good story about Crossfaith.
go
man.
for it.
Like, dude, okay, so I'm not like you. I don't listen to their CDs a lot, right? I don't
Yeah.
listen to their recordings, but I know them, of course. Everybody knows them. Anyways, I went to the show and this music festival, and they had people circle pit,
Yeah.
run around in a circle around the big sound booth, and I just remember running with everybody.
Yeah.
And I jumped up because I'm an idiot. I jumped up and somebody bumped into me while I was midair, and I landed on. So here's the ground. My foot basically went.
Oh man.
Dude, I broke a bone, but the music was so hardcore. I kept running.
What bone did you break?
I was like dragging my leg. Yeah.
Oh, your leg. You broke something in your leg.
I broke something in my
crazy.
leg. Yeah. But dude, because they're so fun, I just kept running anyway.
Oh man, that sucks, dude.
Same show, I saw Maximum the Hormone, and dude,
Oh my god,
their
you saw Maximum
audiences-
Hormone?
dude, their crowds are the fucking best I've ever seen in any show.
Yeah.
Like, dude, so there's like thousands of people
Mhm.
in the show, right? And from casual fans too, but when they get to the breakdowns, the whole sea of like audience is just like head banging together. I've never seen
Wow.
that before.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I haven't even seen it. I'm with Paul right now. He's like, I'm so jealous. I'm like, I'm so jealous also. I'm like, I can't believe you've seen Maximum Hormone live. I am so scared that I won't see Maximum Hormone live. I am so scared. You don't understand. Like, I'm really worried.
Right.
I really want to see them live. Like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck, man. These things need to open up. Borders, they need to play live. I don't know how I'm going to see them, though, because I know Japan is hard to even watch those bands live, right? So it's like, fuck, man. I don't know how I'm going to see them. I don't, I fear it. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already can't see
They-
Baby Metal live. Like, I can, but not like the original, with everybody. So it's just like, sucks. I don't know.
Right, dude. But yeah, Maximum the Hormone, I think their tickets are lottery based. So even
Yeah.
if you're in Japan, you have to enter the lottery,
Yep.
and there's a chance you might not be selected too, which really sucks.
Which I know
But
I
you
won't.
just or you just go to a music festival where you can see them.
Yeah.
It's not a full Maximum the Hormone show, but you'll see him for 30 minutes, and that's what I did.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
I'll take 30 minutes, but like, when is that gonna happen? So-
right, dude, we gotta
I-
open this border up.
Yeah. I mean, I just bought tickets. I literally, I shouldn't have. I bought tickets to this Aftershock Festival, and it's four
saw
days. I got all 4 days, but we got Nemophila, we got Bandmade, we got Crossfaith, and I'm forgetting one. There's another one. I just put it in the title of the freaking podcast video. But anyways,
Mhm.
somebody will tell me in chat. But like, there's so many. Just seeing all those bands is gonna be awesome. But like, it just sucks. I want to see my favorite band. You know, I want to see Maximum
Right.
Hormone. Like, I want to see them so bad.
They're good, man. You're gonna love them when you see them.
Yeah.
For sure.
They better stay together forever till I see them.
Oh, dude, I'm sure they will. Dude, when I first saw them, it was kind of like their first show in years, right?
Yeah.
And what's his name? Ryo, the guitarist.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he came out skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was like, who is this guy?
Oh, so that was
Yeah.
your first time seeing him like that?
Yeah, because they didn't even release that music video about him losing weight.
Oh, so it was just a
Yeah.
shock to everyone.
Yeah, it's just everybody was like, whoa, wow, he
Yeah.
lost weight.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I'm glad he got his health together. Imagine that would have been really tragic and sad if like something were to happen, you know, just because of health. You know, that would have
Yeah.
sucked.
You know the origin of their name, right?
No, go ahead. I probably maybe I do, but I don't think I do.
So hormone is their innards,
Hmm.
pork innard, beef innards, and they usually get them in like barbecue or like hot pots,
Okay.
and they're very high in calories, and the name means Maximum the Hormone is give us a lot of hormones.
Oh, okay. So like a lot of
Yeah, like
innards.
gizzards.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I don't know why I never knew that.
You know, they're a band that was always open about eating, right? They're always
Yeah.
very passionate about it, and I respect that. But yeah, that's the origin of their name. Basically, let's eat a lot of hormone.
Yeah. Hey, Stu says Ray is one of those fans that explains the whole band history in the comments. Do you do that?
I am,
Do you leave those comments?
dude. No, I don't. But you know, my band tells me that I'm such like a music geek. I will go into history
Yeah.
because you know, when you're a musician and you want to be part of that life, you just research a lot about them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm really bad about that. The research. I get into the music stuff. I'll go deep into like how the song's written, but I do need to like get into the history of like more of the bands more so, you know, because I have kind of neglected doing that. I just listen to the music. Like I just listen to it all the time, you know.
That's the most important part.
I always forget to do that. Like I should though, you know, I should with the channel and stuff like that because I know there just might be some people that don't know, you know. Like right now, that's why this is awesome. I love that you're explaining it because there's probably people that don't know, you know.
My band makes fun of me.
Yeah.
They're always like, they call me the ongaku otaku.
What does that
Otaku
mean?
is like basically music nerd.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
you just have more things to talk about. That's the way I look at it. The more history, you know. So Eric was like
Yeah.
that too. Eric would look into bands also. But he would use it as a flex. He make fun of you for not knowing. Like he was opposite.
Yeah.
He would
Oh,
like
you don't know that?
he'd be like look at you like how the fuck do you not know that? You listen to the band all the time. Like you take pride in it.
The hipster
Like,
kind.
But it's fine, you know? He would do that and I'd just talk about music theory and he would be like, huh?
That's me and our guitarist Non.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like if he does that to me, I'll just start talking about mixing and engineering and stuff, and he'll just be like, "What the fuck is a sine wave? What?"
That's how you get us. Yeah, that's how he shuts me up.
Yeah, but no, you do it in a nice way. Eric wouldn't do it in a nice way. He had that like cocky attitude, like kind of like he never really showed it that much on stream, but that's how Eric is. Like off the side, he just like you take immense pride in that. So, but
Dude, I just noticed you're wearing a Love Bites shirt.
oh yeah, I was gonna mention about this. So I thought it was really cool because I bought this Love Bites shirt. It came with a CD. It was part of the anniversary, and guess what they were promoting in that in that box that
Oh,
I got. Had
it's
one
my
eye
band, right?
closed. One eye closed right in there. Like it had you on there, Nemophila. I have the box somewhere.
Yeah,
Let me see if I have it.
dude. Oh, he's gone. What's up, chat? Now you know how awkward I am in
never
real
mind.
life.
It's somewhere. I'll find it. I saved the
Uh-huh.
box because the sticker looked so cool on it.
Oh, those are drawn by the actual members.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
realized. I was like, that's so cool. But yeah, your band was on there. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Dude, yeah, I'm so glad to be part of JPU Records. We're still a new band, and I'm really thankful for that because JPU signed all these great bands,
Yeah.
right? And I grew up as a customer of JPU, and I just shot them a message, and they replied to us, and I'm just thankful that they believed in our music, even though
Yeah.
we don't sing in Japanese.
That's,
You know.
Are you the only band that sings in English in JPU Records? Well, Nemophila has English sprinkled in.
Mhm.
No,
There's
wait.
a lot of
Love
bands.
Bites. Love Bites. Never mind. But like, how many bands
Mhm.
on there sing mainly in English? On
Purely
JPU?
in English. Crystal Lake used to be on
Crystal
there.
Lake.
Yeah.
Why
that's
Crystal
it.
Lake's not on there anymore?
You know, they're really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there used to be, and a lot more bands are singing in English, but I think we're the band that just purely sings in English.
Oh, okay. Like everyone else
Yeah.
has like the other. Love Bites is purely in English too, right? I'm trying to remember a song where I've heard
I
Japanese.
think so.
Yeah.
They're insane, man. Love Bites is so good at what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, but Love Bites, I didn't know, but we ended up being on the same project once.
Oh, really? What project was that?
Yeah. We were in a video game together.
What? What video game?
Yeah. It's this indie game, but from a Malaysian company called Metronomic. It's called No Straight Roads, and basically the premise of it is it's really cool that these two people are in an indie rock band, but their government in the city they live in is run by EDM artists.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like they're trying to get signed into this society, but then they keep getting shut down with these EDM artists, which become like the bosses. And it's a fighting game, but their attacks are based on the rhythm of the song.
Uh-huh.
And
Nice.
basically the whole soundtrack starts off as EDM, but the more you beat them, the slower, the more it transitions to the rock version of the theme. And
Oh, so cool.
Love Bites Midori, the guitarist,
Yeah.
does the guitar solo work for some of the songs there.
Oh,
Because
that's so cool.
when you charge up your attack, it like plays like a bunch of like leads over the track.
Yeah, like does it do anything like
yeah. Yeah, but it actually works with the song.
Uh-huh.
You know.
That's
And
awesome.
some of those licks are from Midori from Love Bites.
Oh, that's so cool. So
yeah.
you need to talk to Love Bites. Like, how can you get in contact with them? Tell them to come on for an interview here. That's good.
I gotta talk to them first.
You're like, first me, Alan, and then we'll
Dude, but one band I really want to talk to is Nemophila.
Yeah, they're so good.
Those girls are insane.
I really that's just like right up my style, man. I just like that style of music just in general. The way that she sings and stuff like that. That's what I like about Hanabi too. Like both those two bands, I'm already know I'm gonna be like just insanely instant fans of. I just can't wait till they release more stuff, you know?
Right.
Get off all of them. So
damn, dude, but you're in for a treat now. You got all these Japanese bands, and you just dive deeper into the underground scene. You'll find all these crazy bands.
Yeah. It's there's another one that was just shown soon. I think Shiro mentioned in chat. It took a couple listens, but it's called Pale and Dusk. that's
Pale Dusk.
yeah, freaking insane
they're-
sounding.
They're huge in our scene right now.
They're huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like even just thinking about it, like the song I heard, I was like, just it took me a couple listens. I was like, because they play so many awesome things in like 3 minutes. I was like, it was literally like 100 songs in one song. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, oh, here you go. Harbro says Hana Ba. Is that I pronounce that right? So
Yeah, Hanabiye.
Hana Ba. Okay, I'll say that from now on. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I'll be ready for my podcast later. I'll be pronouncing it right. Hey, speaking of that, there's Wave. He also reacts to quite a bit of Japanese music. He's part of our Gaijin Guys podcast. You know what?
Hey.
Since you're here, you can answer this because we got another comment. So we were just testing out this name. We might still change it. We're not sure yet. Is that a discriminatory word? Because we've had mixed feelings about it. Gaijin Guys. Is that discriminatory or is it what is it?
That's a very
because some people say no,
question.
we're fine. Some people say we're not. Like it's
Depends on
mixed.
the person, honestly.
Really? Okay.
Like I'm okay with the word gaijin
yeah.
because or the formal word is gaikokujin.
Yeah.
Gaikokujin, which
That's
means
what they said. Yeah.
outside country person.
Yes.
Right. But it's I think some people don't even use that word gaijin as discriminatory. It's just a word for it,
Why do you think they say
And-
that?
That's a good question. It's just in the language, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Japan is so predominantly Japanese,
Yeah.
and everybody that's not Japanese is just called
Oh.
a foreigner. It's really
Yeah.
funny because I caught some of my Japanese friends when we went abroad, or like when we go back to America and we travel together, and they're like, "Wow, there's so many gaijins here." It's like technically you're the gaijin now. Yeah.
I'm
not
sure
from here.
Did they get pissed when you said that?
They're like, "Oh, that's right."
Mm.
So the word gaijin just means non-Japanese persons because they even use it outside Japan. Yeah.
Hey
So, I don't
CEO
know.
says it's a joke if we use it, since we are. Yeah, which makes sense. But I could see how somebody from Japan says that to another Japanese person. That could be problematic. I can see, maybe, right? It's all in
I've got
context.
the opposite.
Or the
Man,
opposite.
I've got the opposite. Like, well, not exactly the opposite, but I'm from California, and I say I'm from America. In my MC in Japanese.
Yeah.
And then one girl, she was kind of drunk, and she was like, "You're just pretending to be American, aren't you? You don't have blonde hair or blue eyes." And like, I got the passport and everything. It's like, I had to explain that American is not a race.
Yeah.
It's a nationality.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that. In the U.S., that gets confused a lot. Like, it's so weird. It's a lot of people think nationalities are races or vice versa. Like, it gets really confused. Yeah, gringo in like Spanish would be equivalent, is what Hadesio is saying. That makes sense. Imagine the gringo guys. I've definitely been called that for sure, 100%, all the time. I've been deep in Mexico. Definitely called that. Actually, sometimes it depends where I go, but I've been there quite a bit. But yeah,
Right.
I guess it would be
like,
equivalent to that. Some people, but I feel like in Spanish, like Mexicans will say it to me as if they're trying to be offensive. Like they'll try to, like they'll be like "pinche gringo" or whatever, and whatever. And the funny thing is when they think I don't understand, and I get pissed off at them. But this is when I was younger, though. This was when I was younger. There's a couple of people there that would be like that. This is when I worked for Carl's Jr., right? I had to go to Wada's because we had a Carl's Jr. in there, and yeah, it was like yeah, that they would use it as being offensive though. It wasn't like a joke thing. They would say it to you because they meant
Right.
insult, you know.
Right.
So
I get kind of like a weirder version of that, like because I have an Asian face, right?
yeah,
And I try to follow Japanese fashion, and when I hang out with my quote quote gaijin friends, you know,
yeah,
I don't blend in the group. So when they go to the bathroom or something, and I'm alone with the Japanese group that we met up, just by chance at the bar,
yeah,
then they use the word like gaijin to me, referencing my friends because
yeah.
they don't think I'm gaijin, you know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
makes
it's like,
sense.
man, these foreigners, right? Haha. I'm like, yeah, I'm a foreigner too. So it happens very weird. And I get like weird, funny ones like, man, how did you meet all these American friends?
Yeah.
I want to meet American friends. Why is your pronunciation so good? It's because I'm not Japanese.
Yeah. That's
I get yeah.
seeing like in Mexico, like this is my only reference to being in really like kind of foreign, but they're very
Mhm.
accepting. Like for the
Mm.
most part, like I said, I mentioned that one bad experience, but that was in the restaurant business and I was a boss. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I was a boss going into that restaurant and they're like, who the fuck is this gringo, right? So it's like, well, who's
Mhm.
he to tell
Mhm.
me what to do, you know? And
Mhm.
on top of that. So it was a
Mhm.
little it was in that sense, but as a band touring over there, dude, nicest people ever. They don't treat it like that.
Right.
It's like I don't know how to explain it. Like it was funny because I had my other friend with me and he was from Austin or whatnot. So like
Mhm.
so it's just this white dude and black dude that's there, but they treated us like we were famous because we didn't look like anyone that was there. It was really weird,
Right.
but they had no clue who we were, right? They're like,
Right.
oh, like people want to take pictures with us. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Just because like we were
Right.
in those areas of Mexico that nobody goes to. Like that was the
Mhm.
thing. As a band, that's how we were trying to build our fan base. We were like, let's go to the places that they don't get to see American bands. So it was
Right.
called I Artifact, and so we would just go to random places we probably shouldn't have been because there's literally a cartel at one of the bars that we're at. And
Wow.
like I got scared as fuck because they're like one of the guys he was telling me in Spanish pretty much like, do be careful, those are like signaling to me,
Right.
and
Right.
I'm just like, oh, my Spanish is not that good, but it's like, it's like, hope nothing happens. So
Right.
we just like, hurry up and get back to the hotel. Like, you couldn't be out at night at all. Like, you get kidnapped real quick,
Right.
kidnapped and ransomed.
Dude, we talk a lot about this, and I want to like bring it back to the word gaijin, but I don't want to I don't want people to misunderstand that I'm saying there's a lot of racist people here, but
Oh no,
they're
nobody's
not.
thinking that.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
not.
And
Don't think
people
that.
are so accepting in
Hmm.
Japan. I think at first they're just shy because
Hmm.
they're shy. They're not confident with their English, but once you get a couple of beers, they'll start speaking full on English with you. So,
That's anyone, man. That's anyone. Give them
yeah,
enough
yeah.
alcohol and they'll do a lot of crazy
Liq-
shit.
Liquid confidence.
The
Liquid
confidence,
confidence.
yeah. It really does. I mean, it really does. Yes.
Mhm.
Well, I think the biggest thing, it's funny. I was watching this channel I really like, and they were mentioning about like Americans, like the issue that we have here is that a lot of people in certain areas, I think it's changing now, only know one language in English, and that's
Mhm.
it. Including myself. I
Mhm.
mean, New York is pretty upstate New York, like rural areas, like weird areas, like where it's just English dominant, right? And
Right.
that's like a thing about the U.S. that's really different from other countries is that it's secluded but not, so like
Mhm. Mhm.
except for Spanish, right? Spanish of course is easy to come in, but I think that's
Mhm.
we just know English because you don't really need to know the language. You can
Yeah.
travel 2,000 miles and be fine. you know?
Yeah.
Um,
I think so too.
but it's like you said, you're gonna find the racist people, you're gonna find the accepting people, you're gonna find all kinds. Like I said, when I went to Mexico as a boss,
Hmm.
of a restaurant that was way
Hmm.
out of my comfort zone, yeah, it's not gonna rub people the right way, right?
Right.
When I went there as a band and I was legitimately speaking Spanish with people or trying, totally different
Hmm.
experience. It was more like,
Hmm.
oh my God, this is so cool. Like he's trying, like he's like, fitting in with the
Yeah.
culture, cooking with them and stuff like that. And it's way
Yeah.
different. So yeah,
I think
that's the
that's the
thing,
vibes I get when within here as an
Yes.
American,
So when I go to
Like,
Japan, you better believe I'm gonna be trying to learn as much Japanese as I can. Actually, might as well start
yeah.
now. Like we were saying, we should do that. Definitely have those conversations and just start work. I just need to start working at it. Stop coming up with
Yeah.
excuses. But I think learning
It's
the
funny,
language or
when you go
trying
to my bad,
really
go ahead.
helps. No, I was gonna say learning the language of another country and trying your best. I think really opens people up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in relation to that, I think it's kind of funny that as a foreigner in Japan, it's almost like a more appealing if you're not that perfect in Japanese.
Mm,
And not in a bad way. They're not patronizing you, but
yeah,
they respect the effort
yeah,
that you're going out of your way to learn their culture and trying your best to speak in their language. And I get that a lot as an Asian American in Japan.
yeah.
No, I think my Japanese is quite good, but I'm not, fluent. I can't get into politics speaking Japanese about politics. I don't have
Yeah,
the ability, and
yeah,
I can't talk about like biology or something like
yeah.
that. But I've noticed because of me being kind of an outsider, people accept me more. Like
Mm,
major bands that we played with open with are then interested in me because he's American.
yeah,
Like I kind of want to meet, like I want to make an American friend. So they'll sometimes ask me, "Can I
yeah,
have your social media?
yeah,
Let's have dinner." You know,
yeah.
and I love that. I really love that.
I think in Japan too, they have a fascination with learning and education,
Mm.
and just
Hmm.
knowing you is something new, that you can experience. Like for me, I'm really obsessed with learning new things, and so that's why I
Hmm.
like talking to people from different countries because
Yeah.
you just feel like you learn more or whatnot. That could be what it
Yeah.
is, just having that like it's exciting because like I said when you're secluded in one little area for so long, even me, like, those people that never get out or whatever, they just stay in their city and they never leave and travel, they only
Hmm.
know one thing. And then you go out and all of a sudden it's like, whoo!
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's I mean, I think with your ventures in Dicodec, it's going to open up a lot of doors for you, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all this, going to Japan and talking to other people. I think from here on out, I think this is going to blow up
I
for
can't wait to
sure.
go to Japan, man. It's gonna be a blast. We need to have you come on the Guys and Guys podcast maybe one of these days.
Dude, I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Have you on
I'd
to
be
talk with
down.
us. You can confirm if we're
Yeah.
wrong or not. That's good. um
Man, I might need a Japanese person to confirm if I'm right. you know.
oh man.
Yeah.
I just
Dude,
how much time do you have by the way? I'm sorry if I keep going. I didn't even
nah,
You're
I can
good?
keep going. How about
All right.
you?
Oh yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I just want to make sure. I wasn't sure if
Good.
you had a time constraint. I forgot to ask.
Nah. Can I just ask, can I get like a few minutes break? I need to stretch my legs.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you talk through the chat.
I'm gonna
Sorry
tell
guys, let me
everyone
stretch
to
my legs.
go ahead. Guys,
All
if you
right.
have a moment while he's stretching, make sure you go follow Ray on all his socials. It should be popping up in the chat and everything. And I'm gonna read the chat here a little bit. Welcome, Wave. I don't know if I said hi. Sorry, guys. I'm really bad at reading the chat and talking to someone because if I start reading the chat, I kind of become disconnected with the person I'm talking to. So please forgive me if I'm not reading every single comment. It's better for me to completely focus on the person I'm talking with. So I'm not ignoring you is what I mean. Alan making serious, yeah. No time constraint. Alan will be here until the podcast starts. Probably. So, thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know some people are like, oh, the comments and stuff. Like, I like earlier, like I kind of looked over for a second to read a comment, and then he says something I missed. I'm like, fuck, I can't keep reading the comments. Like, I need to pay attention. So, but I hope you guys are doing good. Hey, Wave, I apologize about the news stuff, sending it to you late. I sent it to you at like 2 in the morning. My bad. Good morning, Matt. How are you doing? How y'all doing? We got some, actually, like I said, make sure you go follow Ray on all the social medias. He also has a Discord. I just joined right now. Go check it out. And I'm excited about new things happening. So thanks for subscribing. I think I'm getting spammed here.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. I'm getting
Hey.
spammed
Yeah.
on Stream Elements.
Your screen is black. You're gone again. Hey, everyone. Oh, you're glitching out.
Are you still there?
Bugging out.
Are
Yeah,
we
I'm
still-
here.
Okay. Guys, I don't know what's happening. I think I'm getting hacked right now.
Oh,
Shit. 1 second.
wow. Don't leave me. Hey, everybody. I'm Ray. I'm really awkward.
You're not awkward, man. Let me figure this out. Oh shit. Yeah, you guys saw that Stream Elements thing, right? I don't. Yeah, that's scary. That's really scary.
Whoa. Thanks for subscribing, Pejuang Chanel.
Yeah. Somebody is hacking in or whatever on Stream Elements. So let me just sign into YouTube, make sure the securities are all set.
How are you, Ray? I'm good. Teresa, hello.
How the hell did they hack that?
Hold on, I'll be right
Wow.
back. Let me just get my. I'll let you handle that. Let me just grab my charger.
Well, welcome to anybody just joining. We're just dealing with some security issues over here.
This is the action right here, guys.
I know, right? What the hell is going on? All right.
This is
So
the first time that happened?
Yep. Luckily, though, I know how to fix this. So, okay. There we go. Stream Elements is now blocked from the channel, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was a mistake. I'm not sure, but that was scary. I was wondering because this C's been showing up, and I'm like, what is going on? So, anyway, sorry about that, guys. I forgot what we were talking about earlier, but
let's talk about J-Rock.
So, what were we talking about? We were talking about something. I got one last C in before a block. Wave said in the chat. But anyway, so what are you guys continuing working on your new album? Is your album coming to an end? Or a new album, like, I mean, when I say coming to an end, like, are you in the middle of making an album or?
Right. Yeah. We haven't announced this yet, but there is something coming, and we've
Nice.
pretty much finished all the recordings for.
nice.
It's not an album, but an EP.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, and so yeah, we're at the mixing and mastering stage for the last song. I
Nice.
think.
Who do you have
Yeah.
mixing and mastering your music?
There's a local studio in like the countryside called Studio Nest, and they did the first few albums of a band called Fact.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know them? Fact?
No, I don't.
But yeah, they're pretty big in the rock scene. They're not are they active? I'm not sure, but anyways, they yeah, this studio does the mixing and mastering, and it's great. This guy is, I think, 60 years old. The
Oh
guy that does
wow.
our mixing. Yeah, but he knows his shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I need to find someone to mix for me. I'm done. I like mixing other people's music. I hate mixing my own music, man. I hate it. I hate it.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Why does my gear sound like this?
Yeah. Like, how long did it take you guys to find like somebody to mix your songs? Did you guys try out a few people, or you just
You
found someone
know,
right out the gate?
honestly, pretty quickly, we only had one guy do mixing
Okay.
for us, and it was a friend. And then our guitarist Non found this studio called Studio Nest, and we just started going with them. We're kind of this band that we like sticking with people we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because outside the stage, we're very shy.
Mm,
Actually, so it's hard for us to go out and meet other
yeah.
producers. But that's one thing. We are meeting new producers, but we just like the way this studio does it. A lot of the bands in our scene, I love their mixes,
Uh-huh.
but it's just not what we want.
Yeah.
We want the instruments to be heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want the guitars to sound like a guitar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree
Hmm.
with you. Um, I've been very unlucky, man. That's the reason why I got into mixing, was because I could never find anyone to mix my music the way that I wanted it to
Oh.
sound. That's the only reason why I did it. Um, but I also don't want to be. I don't want to be a mix engineer. I don't want to mix
Mhm,
my stuff. Like, so that's my big thing
mhm,
now. Like, that's what I envy about like people like you that get to just focus on the instrument and what you're playing, and you just have to
mhm,
record. um
mhm,
I miss just doing that, like
mm.
writing songs and then recording them. Because for me, like when I write a song, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to record this, and then I'm also gonna have to mix it. I gotta
Mhm,
master it,
mhm.
then I gotta make my music
Right,
video. So like when I start thinking
right,
about writing a song, I'm like, oh my god, there's so much work that that's about to
right.
come up,
And
uh
you're mixing every instrument too, right?
everything. I do
Yeah,
everything, man.
wow.
It
Especially
sucks.
the drums too.
Yes. Drums,
Wow.
everything. Yeah. Drums are the they're such a pain in the
Yeah.
ass, man. I hate
Yeah.
doing it. And I feel
Dang.
like I'm missing out on certain things, because, when an engineer has just engineering to worry about, they
Mhm,
can do special things that you would never think of, because they're like
mhm.
another member, like the putting the swell effects in the proper place, or doing
Right.
special effects like here and there. Don't get me wrong, I love knowing how to mix, but god damn it, I don't want
Mhm,
to do it. Like,
mhm.
um,
Right.
I like
Oh,
doing it. Like I can do it, but I just don't want to.
that's interesting. I think mixing and mastering in America, the producers add the effects, right?
Okay, this is how it's supposed to go. The mixing
Mm.
engineer just mixes it, right?
Right,
And
yeah.
then puts it
That's how it works
together
here.
and then masters it for the most part. They do
Yeah.
both. The producer helps the
Hmm.
band solidify the writing of the song and
Hmm.
adds things in there, like sometimes producers will add like that little piano lick that maybe none of the members play, but it's really underneath the mix to make the whole mix stand out and stuff normally.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so same in Japan then.
Yeah. That's how it should
Yeah.
supposed to be, right? I think like producers are really
Mm.
nice to have. An outside
Hmm.
writer is always good, I think. But I think it helps
Right.
out. 'Cause sometimes they just
Man,
hear something you never would have thought of.
we don't have any producers, but I'd love to work with producers, but I think our band, this is I think a normal problem for many bands, but every member has their own, personality
Yeah.
and their own creativity. And especially this band, each member has had a long history with other bands. So
Yeah.
it feels like, oh, we don't want a producer because they'll be in the way
Yeah.
of what. Yeah, but it is something that I really would like to work on, because as an American,
Yeah.
maybe not as an American, but you know, like all these great bands worked with great producers,
Well, some of the
right?
bands now have, I mean, they still have producers. You just don't hear about them. You know, like a
Yeah,
producer can be your mom listening to your
yeah.
song saying, hey, why don't you put like this here and that there? That's producing. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to necessarily be a producer, right? It's just an outside look of somebody's opinion that you take serious, you know? And they got to fit
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm.
band. You can't just, like, if you're going for a certain style, you're not going to be like, I want the producer of Nemophila. Well, that might not fit you. Like, that might not fit your style, you know? Or you want Bob Rock from Metallica. That might not work for your style of
Yeah,
music, you know? Um,
yeah.
Producers can have a big effect. So a lot of the people that are like, "Oh, I don't want a producer. I don't want that," it's because they haven't found the right one. Normally, is
Yeah,
what's going on. You
that's
need to find
probably
someone
it.
with the same mind. You know, that would. You need to find that person that will be like, "Oh, try this," and then and it's normally something that you would have tried but didn't think about.
Hmm.
And you're like, "Oh my god,
Right.
that's such a good idea." That's what you need. It's a member of the band, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
producers are like those people that don't really want to be in a band, but they want to write music and be a part of the
Mm-hmm.
creative process. But there's a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
out there that are like that, that don't want the FaceTime. They don't want the to
Mm-hmm.
be there. Like you guys, like you were telling me you didn't want to show your faces at first, right? Or like
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm
had to
showing
sweat.
my face.
Now you're showing your face. Yeah, the first interviews they
Mm-hmm.
were he had a cover on and everything. You want to tell people about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one big reason why we didn't show our face is because we had jobs that didn't, that
Okay.
usually in Japan they don't allow you, your companies don't want you to do these things
Oh,
outside of
really?
the job. Yeah. So especially if you're working with the public,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So didn't show our face because of that. We were afraid of losing our jobs,
Oh,
you
wow.
know. So but it kind of worked, you know. We were so tired of all these bands and artists that just promoted their looks and their
Mhm.
fashion, but the music is, eh, you know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and we wanted people to focus on our music,
Mm,
especially because we were a new band coming out of Tokyo. You know, if you're a new band in Tokyo, people are gonna look at how you dress,
yeah,
you know, and how you're gonna and how you style your hair
yeah.
or whatever. So what we did is we hit our face with like glitch effects and stuff,
Oh,
and that
okay.
kind of added to the aesthetic of the band.
Yeah. I was like,
But
that still made you guys visually appealing because it put a mystery behind it. It put a mystery
yeah,
behind what the fuck do they look like?
yeah. But then we just got tired of it, and we started doing more shows, and people are already uploading photos of us online, and they're like, ah, screw it, let's just show our
uh,
face. Yeah,
gotcha.
but also when we were doing music videos, our label wanted us to um, make a video for our song Low, and I think you reacted to that
Hmm.
before. And our band members was just like, I think you me, I gotta take off the mask, but everybody else is wearing the mask.
Yeah, yeah.
And because they wanted to see my mouth moving and
Oh, okay.
right, and express my with facial expressions. And basically we filmed it that way, but then I said, that's not fair. What about you guys? You know, so it's like, what about you guys?
Yeah. How'd you
So
feel about that though? Like, what did you think? Do you care either way, or did you enjoy not showing your
um
face, or?
I mean, after we started getting traction, I just thought, maybe it's fine to
Oh,
show my
okay.
face. And I started doing like Instagram lives, and filters wouldn't work because I'm wearing the mask. It doesn't register. So I think we all just gave up. And yeah, that's how I think. There's no particular reason about it. We just got tired of it, and we just wanted to be honest. We wanted to be our real selves,
Yeah.
you know. I
Gotcha.
think when we hit our face, we were acting like a character,
Oh, okay.
right? Like these mysterious guys, but I'm just naturally stupid, you know, and I couldn't hide that in shows. So I was like, screw it. Just like, actually, our fans in Japan call us this band with a huge gap.
Mm,
Gap means like um this a big distance between personality and something,
yeah.
right? Because we're kind of known to be an intimidating band to other bands because we never showed our face, right?
What?
But we
That's
yeah,
weird.
so they're like some bands were like, oh, I'm kind of scared to talk to this band, and some yeah, some of our friends now told us that like I was actually kind of scared to talk to you, but I'm kind of glad you guys are just normal guys. It's like, what? That's yeah, we are normal.
I think
Yeah.
I would find that hilarious and just keep going with it. I don't know. I would find like just like I don't know, that'd be hilarious. I'm like, wow, you guys are afraid. And then you could be like, yeah, you're afraid of me.
But dude,
And I'll
it's
do
that's what
nothing.
happened.
That's
That's
crazy.
what happened. They were like, I was there's a lot of people who are afraid to play shows with us.
Mm. That's so weird. Just because your face is not shown, so they were like more afraid to play with you guys.
Right. Because not to toot my own horn, but like to quote what other people said, the music is like creatively stylish, very different from what they're hearing.
Uh-huh.
And then with the mystery of the face just makes it intimidating for them.
Wow.
Right. And I thought that was weird too. So that's also part of the reason why we started showing our face. Like we're not scary guys. We're
Yeah.
just a bunch of
I don't know, Ray. You're pretty
stupid
scary,
people.
man. I'm kind of afraid right now.
Yeah, you better be scared. Yeah. I'm gonna beat you up.
I believe it.
I'm
just the way you said that. Like
gonna
fear.
beat you up.
Imagine your face covered and you said it just like
I'm gonna beat you up, I think.
I think
Nah.
oh, that's even scarier because you don't know when it's coming.
Oh,
You know, because you're
that's
still
true.
thinking about it. You're like, I'm gonna beat you
That's
up.
true.
I think. You can't see your
But
face.
yeah, man, like I think that's just the fun of it being in a band that used to have that mystery. And then now everybody's just finding out we're just a bunch of stupid guys
Nah, you
that
guys
just
aren't
play music.
stupid.
But that's that's what a lot of musicians are. We're just good at doing what we do, and we're not good at anything else.
That's yeah. I agree, man. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely not good at anything else. I'm just like I always
You're good at hosting.
I don't know about that. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right.
No,
But
dude, you're doing really well. You gotta. I believe in you, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You need a. If you wouldn't mind, I would very much like to punch you in the face. Maybe said Teresa.
Oh my god, that's what you guys' MO should be. She's just walking to people like if you wouldn't mind, I would very much would love to punch you in the face. Maybe. If I feel like it. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. Give me a couple days. Stay right here, I'll be right back.
It's not gonna work, dude. You can't tell on here, but I'm really short. I'm 5'4". So that's
5'4"?
not yeah. Dude, that's not intimidating. I'm gonna have to look up at people.
What do you do on stage? Like, are the rest of the members taller than you, or are you taller than the rest of the members? Wait,
No, dude,
No.
they're all pretty tall.
They're all pretty tall.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny because a lot of vocalists in Asia, or just in general, a lot of vocalists are pretty short, and I think that's a Napoleon complex thing.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
our singer was our old singer John Paul. He was 5'5", I think.
Mm.
Yeah, he's pretty short too. But
Right. But because I'm short, you kind of want to sell yourself more,
yeah.
something bigger. Right. Yeah. Don't worry, Ray, you're still a good chunk taller than me. Yay.
Wait, how tall are you, Teresa? You're shorter than Ray. I can't imagine what 5'4", what height that is for some reason.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Jesus. I'm jealous.
Like,
Jealous.
yeah. You know what's funny though? Like, I don't. I know that seems tall, which where I'm located, I am taller than most. In New York, I wasn't tall though. I was like average. Everyone else was like 6'2", like 6'2", 6'3".
Wow.
Everybody. Like my sister's taller than me, which is crazy. She's like 6'1".
Wow.
My it's because I got the Italian side of my family, like not all of it, you know, and they were pretty short. My mom's family's short. My dad, German, they're all tall. They're all tall.
Dang.
So
I'm
so
Asian,
like
so short. Everyone's short.
but it's funny because my grandmother was taller than me. My grandmother's like
Wow.
6'2" on my dad's side.
Wow.
My dad's like 6'1". Like they're all tall. But my mom's side, 5'5", 5'4", you know, 5'6". So it's weird. And then so it was really funny when my sister became taller than me. I was like, and she's like Amazon woman tall. Like it's crazy. She's like
Wow.
pretty tall.
Is she older than you?
No, she's younger. She's younger.
Oh.
But
Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Dude, I think since you're 6 foot, you're gonna have to bend down a little bit in Japan
Yeah.
because things are shorter here. I have a friend who's 6 foot, and it's funny because his head comes over the shower bars where they have the curtains.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And some stations, underground, they got like little tunnels.
Yeah.
And I feel fine there because
Yeah.
I feel tall in Japan, but they all have to duck
They all have to
as they're
duck.
going through the tunnels. Yeah.
That's how it was in Mexico too. Some houses I'd go to, like, I mean, the ceiling was this far from my head, like that far.
Wow.
Like it was like some of the houses were pretty small, you know, especially in like the more like a little bit lower poverty areas, like
Right.
not trying to waste so much material, right? You make it a certain height. They also don't expect the 6-foot American to walk into their house either. So,
Right.
so when I got there, it was like ducking, and yeah. It's
Oh,
funny.
man.
I remember when I was over there, I always like shrink myself. I always like slouch, like so I didn't stand out.
Right.
I always would do
Right.
that. Every time before I went to Juarez, I was like, grow my beard out as long as I can. And like always have a hoodie on. Like, because tattoos are not like, you can have them, but they immediately think you're part of something else or whatever. And so like, I always wear long sleeves, wore my jeans, had to have it all covered up and stuff like that. I mean, not that they
Yeah, I'd
care.
love to get a tattoo.
You can still show it off because they'll see. They're like, oh, it's just this white dude
Right.
with tattoos. He's obviously not
Right.
part of anything. But yeah,
Same in Japan. Like, tattoos were kind of taboo, but a lot more people are getting it. And
yeah,
especially Tokyo, nobody really bats an eye anymore.
yeah.
It's just everywhere. Yeah. Like, I personally would like to get one, but I don't have one because I love hot springs in Japan, and most of them won't let you unless you can patch up your tattoos with like skin colored patches,
Yeah.
and you can enter those hot springs anyway. But
Oh,
do you know what a hot spring is? You're in Japan, right?
I've never been in a hot spring. I've heard of them, but I've never been in one.
You got to be nude when you go in.
Oh shit.
No swimming trunks, no shirt. You got to go in completely nude, and everybody else is nude. So it's harder for some foreigners or Americans or whatever who have tattoos. So my friends have tattoos, and they always are covered with like patches.
Oh, because you
just
can't
to
have them.
enjoy. Because there's an affiliation to Yakuza historically.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. I've heard that before. Wave
But
Potter saying in the chat that he went to hot springs, but nude was a no-no. I can't imagine. I wouldn't even go. Just the
really,
fact of being nude, I'd be like too self-conscious for that shit.
oh, it says in Colorado.
Yeah.
It says here.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
but
for him. Yeah, in Colorado, I was about to say I can't imagine there being
oh,
hot springs here where you could go nude. That would definitely not happen.
yeah, dude. But it's a little bit scary to be nude in front of people because it's not a thing in America, right?
No, at
But
all.
if you think about it, if you wear shorts in Japan, you're gonna stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sucks not
yeah,
wearing shorts. Like
yeah.
how about like everyday life though? Like just walking around with shorts.
Oh, I saw a YouTuber say that people don't wear shorts in Japan, but that's not true. There's a lot of people wearing shorts in the summer.
Yeah. I'll just
Yeah,
say. I'd be wearing shorts and sandals. I
dude,
wear
it's
sandals all the
hot.
time.
Oh, but
Uh
you live somewhere hot, so
yeah.
this Japanese summer is not going to be anything to you.
It's already hot. It's like what 70 degrees already. I'm like seeing the sun come up. The sun is up now here. Yay! It was dark. The sun is up.
It's dark here.
Um
Yay.
so Teresa's wondering, how do Americans go to the sauna? I don't think they're in the nude, but they have a towel like
Yeah.
over them. They have a towel over
Hmm.
them.
Yeah. Some gyms let you wear shorts
Oh, really?
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some gyms that I've been to, they let you wear shorts in the sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many
Are
people in
you a
the
sauna
chat would
guy?
be down to go nude into was it hot spring in Japan?
Yeah.
Rosie
Onsen.
says she wants to go to Japan now.
Come on. Come through.
I'll go, but I think
Oh,
I'll stay away from being nude. I think I might not do that part. I have to
they're
be really
separate.
drunk. I have to be really drunk. Like if you said, "Hey man, we're gonna go to the hot springs," I'm like, "All right, let's get some liquor." Like I need to be drunk for this one.
Yeah. Well, I think you don't have to worry about if you. By the way, it's not mixed. It's
Yeah,
separated by gender, of course.
yeah.
Right. But
I still would
dude,
be nervous. I still would be like, no.
you're gonna pass out if you're drunk with all that steam and that hot temperature.
Good. I won't remember anything. I'll
Oh, okay.
hydrate.
There you go.
2 gallons of water. I'll get completely wasted, drink 2 gallons of water, and then I'll walk in, no problem.
I remember my first hot spring experience. I went with my friends, and we didn't know about the nude thing.
Yeah,
And our because I did a homestay,
yeah,
and our host brother was like, "All right, let's go to a hot spring." And then we all got to the locker room, and we all started stripping down to our shorts, right?
yeah.
And then our Japanese host brother was like, "All right, let's go," and he just pulled down the shorts right in front of us like nothing. And
Wow.
then yeah, and basically with a bunch of Americans, we're like, "All right, who's gonna go first?"
I would have looked at all of you and been like,
Bye.
good luck. I'm out. Why?
Dude,
I
but
don't know. I don't know why I'm like that though. Like I don't know why we're like that over here. Like well, not everyone's like that, But
there's nude beaches
this
out
is
there.
also coming from the same guy that's gotten so wasted he ran out naked in the snow around the block. So I mean, I don't know. There's
You
a
did
lot
that?
there's a lot of liquid courage behind that. Oh yeah, middle of winter time in New York, I decided I'm really hot right now. Got fucking butt ass naked, ran around the block.
Yo,
Yeah, I was
that
drunk.
takes.
I was drunk though,
Oh,
so there was a lot of liquid courage.
damn. Damn. I'm glad the cops didn't see you, right?
Yeah. Um, that's unfortunately that's not the only time I've been naked out in public, and a lot of the
Oh,
times is because I'm intoxicated. I've woken up in fields naked. That's happened before. blacked out. No clue how I got there. We used to go to this hill like and get drunk all the time. And we had these little mini bottles called bootleggers. I don't know what it is about me when I drink. I just get naked. Like every fucking time. Like if I get to a certain extent, like I'm nude by the end of the night for whatever reason.
Alcohol makes you feel hot. Yeah.
That's, you know what? That's probably what it is.
Dude, I have a blackout story too from one of the shows. So I played at so what they do in live houses in Japan venues after the show's done.
Yeah.
The live house employees bring out plastic tables and plastic chairs.
Yeah.
So fans can eat and drink with all the bands.
Yeah.
And I remember hanging out with one of these other bands, and the bartender was really cool, and we started becoming friends. And he was like, "You want to drink something special?" So we all followed him to the back of the bar, and he pulls out this vinyl, like black vinyl bag, and pulls out absinthe.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
yes,
like the
I know
original
what
absinthe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I wasn't aware of what it was, and I already drank a bunch of tequila with the other bands.
Oh god.
I was like, okay, let's drink absinthe. So it tastes good.
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, it is good. It's pretty good.
It tastes really good, right?
Yeah.
So I drank more than like 3
we always
shots.
Do.
Yeah. And they have after that they closed down, and I wasn't feeling it yet because I think it takes a while to kick in.
Yeah.
And
they
have this
you know what the problem is with that is like that I guess I do the same thing, like, oh, I'm not even buzzed, I'm just gonna keep drinking, and then
yeah this is nothing.
Anyways,
this is
continue.
Nothing. What is this? So we have this culture in Japan called nijikai, which means after party. So we have we go to an izakaya, which is like a pub, right? So I wasn't feeling it yet. So we're all in the parking lot with the other bands and some fans, and we all went to this this pub that's like a few blocks away, and I still didn't feel anything. And I remember the moment where we stepped in the izakaya, the pub.
Yeah.
And like, oh man, I'm so ready for this nijikai. There's a lot of like cool people here, and they sat us down, and I just remember I was about to sit, and I felt something weird already. Then I sat down, and the moment I sat down, I just shot right back up and said, "I'm going home." And I just went, "I'm going home." And then so that's one memory that most bands remember about me. And I just remember being in the taxi with my friend, just like hyperventilating, like, I think I'm gonna die, man. I think I'm gonna die. Because you start hallucinating, right?
Yeah. Yep.
As if it's like, oh shit, I think I'm gonna die. And basically I woke up at that moment. I don't remember anything else after that, but I woke up in my friend's bathroom, just over the toilet.
Oh my god,
dude. Yeah, but that's a lot of bands' memory of me, is just me standing up and then sitting down and then immediately standing up again, saying Japanese, "I'm going home."
I'm going home. There's this thing called Dolphy Day. It was at Lemoyne College in New York, and like I said, I'm very messy drunk. This is why I don't drink. This is why I stay away from alcohol, because when I do, I get way too much courage and I go a little off the rails. So anyways, but I was 20 back then. And what this college does is they set off the fire alarm, where everybody decides to get drunk. You get a mass text, everyone gets wasted. And then they set off a fire alarm for everybody to leave. So everybody just goes to this college, and we just drank ridiculous amounts of alcohol.
That sounds fun.
I had bourbon for the first time. It was 100 proof bourbon. and we drank
100 proof?
100 proof, and we drank a half bottle of it. A half of the bottle. We actually almost drank way too much, and we're playing cards, and it got so ridiculous. I'm just going to shorten the story a little bit, but there's a lot of mini stories in this story. But essentially, I woke up in northern New York. No clue how I got there. I was at a bus station, and the bus driver didn't know I was in the back of the bus. So apparently my friends said, hey, Ellen, you need to go home, because they kicked us out of the college. We had to sneak back in through the windows and stuff. But my buddy Scott was like, nah, Alan's unhinged and crazy. We need him out of here. So they got, because apparently I was like shitting, pissing, vomiting all at the same time. Like Joe said, like, dude, I never wanted to see your balls and you butt ass naked. So I was butt ass naked for like the majority of the time I was there walking around campus. And he's like every single amount of liquid that a human being can secrete, Ellen was secreting that day. Like he was drenched in sweat, throwing up, runny nose, shitting everywhere, pissing. And they were like, my clothes were ruined. They gave me a new pair of clothes and everything. And so I woke. I don't know what happened to me. I'm thinking someone like spiked my drink. It wasn't that. I just had way too much. I literally feel like I died and was just reborn on the back of a bus in New York. So I wake up and I'm in Oswego, New York, Fulton, middle of winter. It always happens in winter, but in the middle of Oswego, New York. And I guess the bus driver came back and he was just scared because you get in trouble. Like, because I was at the home base of the bus station because I was passed out in the back. And I'm like there, like, I think he said that I was like, because I just woke up in like a frenzy, like didn't know what was going on, barely had my clothes on. Like I had like one sock on, I was missing a shoe, and I was just passed out in the back of the bus. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to me? Because all I remember was walking into a college, playing a card game, and that's it. That's it. That's all I remember. And they're like, bro, you were crazy. You were knocking over women, because women were like squatting and pissing outside of the college. And apparently I was running and pushing them as they were pissing. Yeah. They're like, dude, you whipped out your dick. And then you failed, and you pissed all over your shorts, and then you finally got it out, and you're chasing everyone with your urine. They said it was like chasing people trying to. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And they said, but everybody was wasted, right? So like all these women were like squatting alongside, pissing, and they said I was with my friend Joey, and I was like, Joe, look it. And then Joey had the brilliant idea to dare me. He's like, bro, I dare you to push him. So I ran up to all these girls that were squatting. And he said it was the most ridiculous thing, because I'd be like, push them, and they're like sitting there just squatting, trying to piss on the side of the... Yeah. I don't remember this, though. This is all like story from Joey. Like, he just told me about it. And I do remember this.
If none of this happened.
And then, yeah, this could be all lies for all I know. No, I mean, it was a pretty crazy night. Like, that was like a normal thing to do. There was like, this is before like cell phones like were really a big thing. But we had footage of somebody had an old camera. This is how I know the night was crazy. So Joey was hitting on these girls. He was drunk too, from a window, and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. And like he's hitting on him. My friend Sean, he's sober, straight edge. He doesn't drink any. He just starts dry humping him in front of the window, in front of these girls. They like ran away, and those same girls, since Joey was pissed, dared me to push them while they're pissing on the side of the wall.
Those the same girls.
The same girls.
Oh man.
Well, yeah,
that's a crazy party. New York gets down.
The party I don't remember.
Wow. That is insane. I've never been that crazy. My absence story is probably the craziest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, like
it's nothing.
Joe wasn't plastered yet. He was finally plastered, but like I was gone before everybody else. So I went through stages. Like, apparently they said I was so drunk that one moment Joey had to sit there and help me take off my pants and all my clothes. And they said for like an hour, I was just sitting on the toilet, shitting, pissing, and then throwing up in the tub next to me. So I was literally just like this the whole time, just like, bleh, and like, it was like the entire time. That's how like poisoned I was. I probably had alcohol poisoning. I don't know. Because I never drank that much in my life. But
that is the craziest story I've ever heard in my life. I'm compared to that, I'm a very good boy.
Don't worry, when we hang out and get some no, I was kidding.
Oh man,
these fucking Americans, get them out of here.
That's when I would walk out.
We're not walking out of anywhere. We'll be crawling out. We'll be crawling.
Oh man.
No,
it's funny how your followers already know this, huh?
Teresa said, "I don't think you should tell that on the internet." Which part?
Man, I got screenshots of Alan passed out on Discord chat.
Oh man. Oh yeah. In the beginning, I had some alcohol issues there for a while. So I've been sober from drinking for 3 months until well, everybody knows, until this I let one slip 4 days ago. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. But yeah.
I remember that the last time we talked before this, you were starting to get sober.
Yeah.
I was trying. I remember that.
And I was doing really good, man. 3 months straight, you know.
Nice.
But I just fucked up last week.
That's okay. Once in a while is fine.
Yeah. Not on stream though. It's not okay to do that on stream. I was on stream, unfortunately. And I don't remember what happened at the end of the stream. So I'm not ready to watch that VOD yet. I have to go through it and I'm almost thinking about not watching it at all. Like,
that codec goes down, man. Hey man, you guys get down. That's
yeah. Made too much.
Dude, my band is like we're like the squares.
Yeah.
I think in my band we all drink. The drummer doesn't drink. He's straight edge. He doesn't drink, our drummer.
Yeah. Well, I used to be sober like all the time. I never drank ever. Like, I wasn't one of those teenagers that would drink or do drugs or anything. I wouldn't do any of that stuff. But
you're in for the social aspects of it, right?
Yeah, I just got sucked into that because I didn't like how awkward I was, because I was really awkward. I was really quiet. I know it doesn't seem like I'm quiet, but I was really quiet kid. Like, very like shallow and not shallow, like very shy. Like, if I don't know you, I'm not talking. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
That's basically the band. That's the band.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, they have these after parties after every show, but that's probably the absinthe thing was like 3 years ago. And that was probably our last after party. We all just go home, or we just go to a ramen shop.
Yeah.
With all four of us. And yeah, but
isn't that the best?
There's a lot of bands that drink and get fucked up.
Yeah, I bet. I never was in any of those bands. There's only one band I was in that we got fucked up that actually got me kicked out of the band. But that's another story for another time. But I have way too many. The thing is, like, I don't seem like, honestly, the most I've ever drank was the second year of this YouTube channel. Like, that's the most I've ever drank in my life. I've never drank that consecutively. But before that, I would drink once every like 2 years. That's how it used to be. Yeah, I would never drink. Never would drink, never would smoke, never would do anything, actually. So it's like, and I never went to parties, none of that. It's just these past few years, I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess I'm catching up for lost time. I don't know.
That might be it, you know. But now at least you're over it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So
it makes for good stories.
It does make for
But yeah, man, Japan here, there's a huge drinking culture.
Yeah.
There's,
What's the
I
craziest
mean,
Japan drinking story you've
this,
heard or been witness of?
I've witnessed a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like small stairs and very narrow stairs.
Yeah.
And I just remember just hanging out with my friends outside a bar. We're a little buzzed, but
Yeah.
we're fine. We're very functional.
Yeah.
I just remember this guy that was super wasted. He was drinking with his girlfriend, and he walked up the stairs, and just because he was so drunk, he fell down all those stairs.
Oh, been there,
Like
done
broke the neon signs outside,
that.
and just like I just all of us rushed over, like, what the hell, are you okay? And then like ambulances.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was probably the craziest one. There's a funny one where basically this couple, the boyfriend was really fucked up on the train, and the girlfriend just dragged him out into the platform, kind of like ragdoll style, Yeah, I've seen that a lot. Or salaryman, like businessman in suits passed out with their briefcase on the floor.
What they
People
call them,
just
salarymen?
salaryman because they
Yeah.
make a salary.
Oh God.
Yeah. That's what we say in Japanese. Just
Yeah.
salaryman, basically businessman.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
Just a bunch of them passed out in the streets and people walking over them.
Really? Nobody does anything?
You don't. It's just normal.
It's just really. So
This
people
is
just get
normal.
drunk and they're just passed out.
If you go to Shibuya, that place is insane.
Yeah.
At nighttime, yeah.
So I could get away with getting plastered and being naked, passed out in the street. It'd be whatever.
I don't know about being naked, but
Come on, you guys go to a hot spring naked? I mean,
yeah, not in public.
Isn't that public if there's a bunch of people around in the hot spring?
That's true. I guess different meanings of public.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. But yeah, dude, it's fun in Japan.
How many bodies
Yeah.
have you seen like passed outside?
Too many to count, dude.
Really? Like,
Too many to count. It's just normal.
it's just that's crazy. I can't
Yeah.
imagine you just like get up one Saturday morning, you're going for your daily like stroll, and you just see fucking passed out bodies.
There's an
sidewalk.
infamous Twitter account. I don't know if it's up, but it's called Shibuya Meltdown. And I don't know who runs it, but they take photos of every person who's drunk
Oh
and
shit.
upload it. I think that's why I never want to get drunk in Shibuya and just in the city. I want to get drunk at home because I'm scared to be put up on the internet.
Why do they do that? Why do they put the pictures of
don't
them on the
know.
internet?
But it's kind of like a common slang now. Everybody in Japanese says like Shibuya meltdown.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Do
it's
they-
kind of like, be careful.
Well, wouldn't they like
Yeah.
make it seem like they are famous or something? Like,
No, they just pretty much upload photos without any captions.
oh,
And
okay.
it's just like, yeah, so that's a thing. I think that's kind of fucked up that they have an account like that.
Are they like shit on for that? Like, are they made fun of for that? Like, or like, do they go after them for being like that? Or could they get in trouble from
it's-
work or stuff like that?
It's basically used for comedic content, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, oh,
You know,
never want to be a part of that.
some of them are probably like, hey, I like this. I feel kind of like famous. No,
Yeah,
you don't think
maybe,
so?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
If
do
it's
it on
good,
purpose. Yeah.
If they look good on the photo,
They look good. I don't think anyone's gonna look good on the photo.
Right.
Imagine being
Right.
face first in the gravel, like drooling.
There's a lot of
look
that.
at this guy.
There's a lot of that, especially the ones on like taken in the train cars. They're like passed out on the chairs.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, and there's, especially if they're still in suits, that's kind of scary.
Oh shit.
They're representing a company.
Oh man,
Never want to
imagine
be a
like
part of Shibuya Meltdown.
if you're like the competitor or something of that other company, like you can like be in your company suit and then you like go against next to one of the passed out guys and just put your arms around like, look at this guy. Ah!
Slander.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but dude, yeah, that's the one thing that I think our band never wants to drink in Shibuya because of that. It's over, I think. After
So what
that.
like what would be the repercussion? Like you know, you're at JPU Records. Let's say you end up on that site. Let's say Ray gets some unpleasant photos of himself posted up.
What would
they
happen?
do? What would that conversation look like?
Oh man. First, I think fans might notice, oh dude, it's Ray. And they might share that. And depends on how I look on the photo. Right.
Let's say, you know, you're drooling a little bit, you know, like you're passed out on the sidewalk. Do you think that'd be good for the band or bad for the band?
Definitely bad. Definitely bad.
You would get more attention though. They'd be like, "Oh, I gotta check out their music. This guy's passed out."
If that happened, I would have to think really hard to make it into a positive marketing.
Yeah.
It's like, this is all part of a project.
Oh, is that how you would word it? So like, so they bring you into JPU Records, right? And they're like, "All right, Ray, we need to talk about this." Then they show the photo of you. What are you telling them?
I would be like, I think I'd tell them the truth. Okay, I fucked up, but let's make this into a music video so that people think it was on purpose.
Oh, see, you're smart. You're not stupid. You're not stupid at all. Look at. We should probably bleep this out so JPU Records doesn't know our scheme here.
But yeah, man, I think you're gonna have a good time when you come to Japan. Just don't end up on Shibuya Meltdown.
I'm just gonna stay with you while I'm there, just to behave. I'm like, all right, if we're gonna drink, we're gonna drink in your house. We're gonna lock the fucking door so I can't get out.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
tie him down.
Yeah, definitely tie me down or something. Oh man.
But yeah, Japanese people get down too.
Yeah. Oh, I
This
bet.
is not as crazy as that show, that story you had.
Yeah, I can't imagine. It sounds like fun.
Oh,
That would be my fear though. Like when I went to Mexico, I never got drunk over there, ever. Like that's fucking scary to me. I can't imagine being impaired in another country. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. That's happened to not a friend, but I've like an acquaintance. I met up with some, other gaijin friends, because when you're a gaijin in Japan, you have your big circle of gaijins.
Yeah.
Too. And one of them,
big circle of gaijins. I don't know why that painted a weird image in my head, but anyways.
What do you call it? The super friends.
Yeah.
Of ours. But one guy and his friend basically got tricked into one of those Yakuza run bars.
Oh.
And they overcharged them and wouldn't let them go until they paid. And they paid like in the thousands of dollars for like a few drinks. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think that was in Shinjuku.
Oh, okay.
Which is yeah. So that's one warning I would give to everybody here, because especially if you don't understand Japanese, some sketchy places will take advantage of that. Yeah. And sketchy places would be at, not near the station.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be smart. This looks weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was in Delicias. I think that's where we were, and it was like a little hidden off place, and it was the same kind of thing. Like you're like, just gotta keep your eyes on a swivel, right? Like,
yeah.
It's like you never know. So that's interesting.
Stuff like that happens, man.
Yeah.
All
right, man, dude. This has been awesome. I can't wait to have you on again. We gotta do this again, man. I'm gonna get ready for my other podcast thing going on, the Gaijin Guys. I don't know if we ever determined if that's truly offensive or not, but
I
kind
don't
of.
think so. You gotta own it.
Yeah.
Just
So
own it. Yeah.
we're like I said, it's been hit and miss in the comment section about it. But hey, I love your take on it, and thank you for giving us the take on it. And don't forget, guys, make sure you check out Ray's band, One Eye Closed. Don't do what I say and say
you.
One-Eyed Closed. I always say your name weird. I always spell it weird.
No
for some
worries.
reason.
It happens a lot.
Yeah. So
yeah, but thanks for having me, man. It's a lot of fun.
hell yeah.
I'd love to hang out with you in real life.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. It's gonna be a blast. And then, and then maybe we can get the band on sometime again too. We definitely should do that. Get the whole band on. But today we're just getting to know Ray, and this has been awesome, man. So tell everybody wishing them the best, and I can't wait to our future things ahead. So hopefully get some stuff set up and go from there.
Yeah.
And
look forward to. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, guys. See you all later. You guys have a good one. And luckily, this has been a crazy stream, huh? Almost got hacked. A lot of drunk stories. Yeah, for those just joining,
right?
we were hacked during the stream. That was interesting.
I'm sure it's not the craziest stream, though, right?
I don't think I've ever been hacked during a stream. That's pretty crazy.
Okay. One in the checklist.
Ray was one of the first interviews of Dicodec, and also was one of the first to be hacked on the channel. All right. See you.
I almost got you hacked. Oh man. All right, but yeah, thanks a lot. And I'm always lurking in the Discord.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
He's in the Dicodec Discord. Now it's the Dicodec Wave Potter Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. Talk with us over there. We're always updating with alerts and stuff about interviews and stuff coming up. So make sure you join us over there. And I'll talk to a lot of you in about 2 hours or so. And then we'll try or get Ray on the podcast with us in the future. So see you guys.
Thanks.
So different on YouTube ending a stream.